Hi, I found a interesting little thing about Windows 7 release candidate. Let's say you're working on a document, and it's a very important document, as you can see, and you want to go save it, and you have your library set up. Here I have the My Documents, which is default, obviously, public folders, and this separate drive that you use because you have many different operating systems and you hate jumping between them, or reliability, something like that. Well, if you simply just type in a name for the document and you hit enter or save, it doesn't really give any indication of where that file is going. So you have to go back into your documents library and you realize it's saving to the My Documents folder. Well, let's say you want to save to another folder in that library. So you go back and you save it and you think, well, I'm going to save it in the Documents subfolder in this library. I don't know what you want to call it. Well, you notice that it selects credit card instead, this folder, and it gives you the open option. Well, that's not what you want, right? So you click over here in the empty space, noting that the Documents subfolder is still selected. So you think, okay, well, it's still selected, so it's going to save there, right? So you go, you put in your little name, and you hit save. And you go back in, well, guess what? It actually still puts it back in that My Documents folder. And it's because it seems that there's a default location being used to save files, new files primarily. And unless you go into a subfolder during the save process, let's go in and save this again. For instance, if I go into here, and then I hit save, you'll notice that it doesn't put it into, sorry, let me refresh, it doesn't put it into this folder, it puts it correctly into the other folder. So what you actually want to do is to make that folder, that extra drive, your default save location, you have to go right click on the library, hit properties, select that folder, and say set save location, and you hit OK. And now when you save as, and then you go into your documents library and hit save, it's going to put it down into that new default location rather than the old one. So I don't know why they didn't, make it so you could just save to a root folder, and why they don't give any indication as to what folder you are going to save it to. A little buggy and bad UI design at that point.